video.
It's like, as a young girl, you play in boys league because at that time your dad couldn't find a girls league for you.
Yeah.
But right now, things has changed a little bit. So, in the future, what do you want to see, like, or the things for girls basketball to be improved?
Yeah, I think just like more and more opportunities, and I think that's exactly what's happening because there's going to be more and more young girls that love basketball or love another sport and believe that they can be really good at it. And I think it kind of starts with the stage that I'm playing on right now.
Caitlin Clark spoke about her goals for women's basketball, and what really stands out is what she didn't mention. She avoided all the drama. No talk about online arguments, rookie tension, or veteran criticism. Instead, she focused on growth, global reach, and giving young girls around the world a chance to see the game. That difference in priorities explains exactly why Nike chose to release that commercial in December.
Oh, gods, the sports gods aligned, and I literally had that video out like less than an hour after the ad came out for Caitlin Clark and Nike. By the way, if I remember correctly, it aired in the third quarter of the Cowboys-Redskins NFL game. And I figured I said it in the video, I figured that's why this ad dropped yesterday, was for the NFL and NBA slate. Of course, the NBA, yesterday's basically their biggest day of the year outside of any finals games.
The timing here is important, because everything seemed to line up perfectly on Christmas Day 2024. On December 26th, an interview was released where Chinese creator Teller Tong asked Caitlin Clark about the future of women's basketball. And less than a day earlier, Nike aired its first major Caitlin Clark commercial during the Cowboys vs. Commanders NFL game in the third quarter. That wasn't random. It was a smart, deliberate move. Nike chose one of the biggest sports days of the year, when millions of casual fans were already watching. Even people who don't follow the WNBA know Caitlin Clark. The ad highlighted her trademark deep-range shooting and instantly positioned her not just as an athlete, but as a global sports star.
Now, I don't know, is it hard to find opportunities to play basketball as a young girl? I know even here in rural East Texas, we had junior high and high school girls basketball, even in a very small school like I went to, which was like, we literally had 500 students, 800 students in the whole school. I can't remember now. My senior class had 32 people in it. But we had full team and we had some good players.
Caitlin shares a powerful example that shows how clearly she understands her journey. She talks about a small town in East Texas, a tiny school with only 500 students and just 32 seniors. Even there, the girls still had basketball teams, and some players were good enough to earn district honors, like a girl named Melissa, who competed at a high level despite living far from big cities. Caitlin's message isn't that chances don't exist. Her dad put her in a boys' league because the competition was stronger, not because girls' basketball wasn't available. The real problem is an opportunity. It's visibility, inspiration, and letting young girls actually see women playing the game successfully on big stages.
You know, it's getting the young girls to get out and play. By the way, that's where she comes in, WNBA. You better start respecting her, because she's the one that's going to draw the eyes. I haven't seen a good Nike commercial in years. And her commercial yesterday, I'm not going to play it again. It was really damn good. I mean, it's a lot of people pointed out what took so damn long, Nike, but it was really good. So, a little reaction from this video right here. Of course, the tagline is "from anywhere," meaning she can shoot a three and hit it from anywhere.
The WNBA really needs to pay attention here, because this opinion isn't coming from a random viewer. It's coming from someone who has followed the league closely enough to see real patterns. They noticed that Nike hadn't released a truly memorable ad in years, and then suddenly dropped one that reached over 2.5 million views in a single day. They're frustrated because this ad should have been released months earlier, back on draft night in April 2024. Caitlin Clark was drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15, 2024, and instantly became the biggest story in women's basketball. Every game she played drew huge ratings. Arenas sold out. The financial impact was obvious right away. Nike had already signed her to a massive deal, yet they waited 8 months to release a major commercial. Instead of capturing the moment while excitement was at its peak, they delayed. The ad they finally released was great, but the timing shows that Nike may not have fully understood just how powerful Caitlin's influence already was.
Korea, About Time. This is one cool ad, and About Time Nike from anywhere. Yeah, I mean, even State Farm. Somebody who sponsors her just weighed in on another sponsor's actual ad. That's pretty wild. State Farm, especially from the logo. That's good. That's good. 100. From Iowa to anywhere, Caitlin Clark. Gamebridge Sports. There we go. Fire. I mean, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. I think Caitlin and MJ and Larry Bird do a commercial from back in the day. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. I grew up in a Larry Bird fan, a major Larry Bird fan, and Charles Barkley.
Caitlin Clark's rise is starting a bigger conversation about what fans really want from the game and from the brands around it. When people mention ideas like a commercial with Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, or even a modern Space Jam-style movie starring Caitlin, they're not just joking, they're reacting to her real cultural impact. The original Space Jam worked because Michael Jordan wasn't just a great player. He represented a moment in sports and pop culture. Caitlin is having a similar moment right now. She's talented, confident, relatable, and exciting to watch, and her popularity still feels natural instead of overproduced. That's why people see potential in projects like that. She reminds fans of Larry Bird's range and swagger, while also bringing something new and modern to the game. A crossover project with legends from past generations and Caitlin representing the present would connect history, culture, and basketball in a powerful way.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool. She's amazing. Yeah, making the three from the logo anywhere. Anywhere. It was just good. I mean, honestly, great commercial. Wonder what took Nike so long to put something like this out. Nevertheless, awesome spot. I don't get it. I mean, this commercial could have, about effing time, Nike. I mean, this commercial could have been put out like the first month she hit the league. I still don't think we can act like Nike's done a good job with this. I mean, this commercial is great.
The frustration people are expressing here makes a lot of sense. The Nike commercial that finally aired on Christmas Day 2024 is something they easily could have created and released during Caitlin Clark's first month in the league. Nothing about that ad required an 8-month delay. The shots could have been filmed in early summer, and the idea of From Anywhere was already part of her image back in college. The moment was already there, and the numbers prove Nike missed out. The ad reached millions of views within a single day, and that doesn't even include reposts, reactions, and media coverage. The total impact was likely several times larger. Now imagine those same results back in April 2024, when Caitlin was the biggest story in sports and every new fan was paying attention. Dropping that ad on draft night would have captured the excitement perfectly and turned that energy directly into brand momentum.
Yeah, I think just like more and more opportunities, and I think that's exactly what's happening because there's going to be more and more young girls that love basketball or love another sport and believe that they can be really good at it. And I think it kind of starts with the stage that I'm playing on right now. The more we can be on TV and the more people can come and watch us and buy a ticket, or we can go to places like China or wherever it's at globally to help grow the game and allow people to see us play basketball, I think is a really important and powerful thing when you really get to see people you idolize up close. Those were some of the most impactful moments of my childhood, so I know how impactful that can be for young girls today.
Caitlin's words in that interview matter because they show what she truly cares about. She isn't focused on arguments, rule changes, or league problems. Instead, she talks about visibility, getting more games on television, helping fans buy tickets, and giving people the chance to watch players live. She wants the game to reach places like China, where basketball is popular but women's leagues are still growing. She also speaks from her own childhood, when meeting her heroes made the sport feel real and achievable. Now she understands that she can create those same meaningful moments for young girls who dream of playing professionally one day.
So, Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark has already made a massive impact on the growth of women's basketball, has experienced over the last few years. In fact, she, along with several others, because my God, y'all can't not name somebody else, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, please, has been the driving force in this growth, especially within the WNBA. While there have been popular players and well-known names in women's basketball before Clark came on the scene, there's no question her global renown is unprecedented when compared to her peers. Clark's global name value holds a lot of weight when compared to some of the biggest men's basketball players. There's no question that Clark and women's basketball as a whole still has a lot of room to grow and evolve, both as a business and in terms of its prominence in sports culture.
Caitlin Clark's worldwide popularity is something women's basketball has never really seen before. It's not just about being famous in the United States or trending on social media. Her name is recognized across different countries, in the same way many top men's basketball stars are known. When creators from places like China want to interview her, and when Nike releases ads designed for fans around the world, it shows that her influence goes far beyond one league or one country. During the 2024 season, her games often drew more viewers than some NBA matchups. Her jersey became the fastest-selling item in WNBA history, and international sports outlets that never covered the league before began talking about her regularly. That level of attention crosses boundaries and brings new audiences into the sport. Other players like Angel Reese and Paige Beckers also deserve recognition because they helped create storylines that kept fans interested. Their rivalries and performances added excitement and helped the sport grow. But Caitlin's impact is still on another level. She's the one doing global interviews, appearing in major commercials, and influencing game schedules and television ratings. Past legends such as Lisa Leslie, Diana Taurasi, and Candace Parker were incredibly important to the league, but the scale of Caitlin's economic and cultural influence is different. Teams have moved games to larger arenas because demand is so high, and conversations about revenue models have become more urgent because of the attention she generates. That is what makes her rise truly unprecedented. Not that others don't matter, but that the speed and size of her impact have no real comparison in women's basketball history.